Happy Friday! It's finally here, the weekend. And for those of you who have hourly jobs, I'm very sorry. I honestly feel sorry that I get excited about Fridays because I remember when I had non-regular schedules and I hated it. But now, anyway, I feel sorry. I feel for you. But I'm very happy to hear that the minimum wage increase is going forward. A new stimulus check is going forward. And I have some boxes. But before we do the boxes, to unbox and show you some of my new swords. Also, I don't know why the colors on the videos keep changing. I don't know what the deal is with my phone. It's like it can't focus. Pick a thing, phone, and just stay focused on it. Okay, for that, we have a new Grimsby Hollow mead to try. I've never tried this one before. This one's called Pumpkins Amok. Probably a leftover from their Halloween line, which is still very good. If you have not gone over to Grimsby Hollow Meadery, check it out, like their Facebook page, and also they are hosting a new historical throwing axe class through the Swordsmanship Museum and Academy. This is going to be awesome. I mean, you guys saw, if you watched the last unboxing, you saw the hurl bats that we're going to use in that class. We're also getting Francesca's custom made. So in any case, it's going to be an awesome class. But let us try their latest mead, Pumpkins Amok, which is smoked pumpkin honey wine with peanuts and spices, limited release. These guys need to start selling these meads for like many, many, many more dollars than they are because it is so special. All right, let's check it out. Oh my God, that is awesome. This tastes like Halloween. I don't know how to describe it. It has that kind of like undertone of like pumpkin spiceness, but it's got this like, I don't know, it makes you feel like you're going through like Sleepy Hollow or something like that. It just has that smell. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You guys, if you've not gotten a Grimsby Hollow mead, just check it out. You can order online. Like, go to their website. It's so worth it. So worth it. I'm gonna be downing half of that tonight when Natalie and I play like Legend of Zelda or something, so we're probably gonna play that. I want to show you guys some new things before we unbox the videos. This specifically, I mean, you saw my new Polish saber. This is my second new saber, and I have a third one, an antique, coming, which is probably gonna get its own unboxing and like inspection video soon. But this one I got recently, very cool. Traded a handful of blades for it. This is a cold steel modern replica of a 1796 light cavalry saber. Has a huge, awesome story behind it. Has a really historically inaccurate scabbard here. They would not have been leather, they would have been metal. I don't need to get into that. But the sword itself, very cool. The replica is very heavy, as most replicas are, but this has such a unique story. One of the first times that a military sword like seriously utilized experience and design for maximum cutting, and the antique. I mean, this sword is frequently considered the best saber, and antiques are so high demand by people who know about swords. I'm just very happy to at least have a visual representation, maybe not an original, but at least something that represents it. Also, probably my first sword ever, not counting gymnasium sabers, that is English. Like, literally, I don't think I've ever had an English or British sword prior to this one, not counting training saber. So, very happy to have this one. It's super cool. I mean, I don't need to get it too much into it, but look at it, it flares out at the end here. And when I'm practicing the Hungarian saber techniques with it, it just feels right. So, very cool. I like this. I wanted to show it off to you. But let's get to some unboxing. I'm going to first open this one. We all know what this is. It's Sticker Mule. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you either have one of these, maybe on your laptop or your phone case or your car, but I just needed to refill my stock, and that is Wow! Swordsmanship Museum and Academy stickers. Pick them up. I literally hand these things out, so if you want one, let me know, okay? Wow! I got an envelope from Northfield, Minnesota. I have this box from Westby, Wisconsin. Ooh, a Midwest one. And we have ME, which I think is Maine. I think. Minnesota is the Midwest too, I know, but not as close as Wisconsin. So we're gonna open one of the boxes because I'm pretty sure these are both vintage fishing stuff. So we're gonna do this one, and I'm pretty sure this one has to do with swords. So we're gonna check this one out in the middle. Box, envelope, box. So let's get this started. Got my trusty, it's not my knife, this is Haley's knife. Haley, if you ever watch one of these, I appreciate you letting me borrow this without me asking you. So I'm excited. Let's see what is in this box. I'm pretty sure they're vintage fishing, one, because that kind of stuff comes in boxes this size, and I feel like I've been ordering a lot of those lately. Oh, this is cool. Okay, there's a guy on eBay who sells nothing but like vintage fishing hooks, and he knows what they're worth. So I'm not gonna like buy one of them. They're not in super high demand for me. Remember, if you saw some of my old videos, I got super excited when I got a fish hook that has a flatted head, and it's called flatted. And it's basically, instead of the ring where you put the line through it in modern fishing, it's just a flat, like spoon kind of looking thing. Well, he had a sale where he was selling 3 of them in a vintage cigar box. I don't know what the cigar box actually has to do with anything, but I think they're cool, so I might as well take a look. But let us see, how do you open this guy? I think you slide it, yeah. Oh, thank you for wrapping it in a paper towel. Okay. Oh. What do we got? It should have 3 vintage. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, there's 4 of them. Well, that's very cool. I did not order 4, I ordered 3, but so thank you. Look at this, this one's weird. This one is, oh man, all right, let me get a little closer. See if you guys can see it. This one is the weird one. It's flatted. Oh my God, you guys can't even see it. It's flatted here, see? But it's so shiny and new. That's very cool. This is probably early 1900s, maybe Mustad is the company. Yes, there's a company called Mustad, so that's cool. Let's stick that one right here in the cigar box. Check these out. These are huge, and these are in awesome condition. I did not realize how cool condition they would be in. Look at that. The flatted heads, oh, they have an A on them. I'm gonna have to do some research right here, because the cool thing about the flatted heads is the companies, let's see if I can focus it in there a little bit. Come on, camera. Oh my God, it's freaking out in the colors. In any case, there's an A right there. And the cool thing about the flatted hooks is that the companies would stamp it there, because it's the only place that you could actually stamp stuff. And so it's good for research, because you can see what company, in this case, a company that starts with A, I'd assume, made these hooks. Oh, and this is awesome because they're 3 different sizes. I wonder if these came as like a set for selling. Look at that. Look at those. That is so awesome. I'm so happy with this. This is very cool. They are in very good condition. I'm digging this. So cool. Got 4 hooks plus a weird, 3 hooks plus a weird one that I did not expect. So I don't know what the deal is with that one, but have to do a bit of research on it. I know that the next box, the next fishing box, is going to be very relevant to that, but let's hold on tight. We're gonna let the anticipation brew for that one. That was cool. Oh, it's backwards. Ah, that's cool. While we open this sword-related envelope, which I think is going to be funny. So let us see. I always, if this is what I think it is, and I think it is what I think it is. So let's take a look. Yeah. By the way, Natalie and I have been making an event for the Swordsmanship Museum and Academy, working together with reaching out to the Kent County Parks Department. We've been having a bit of a conversation with them about possible event for 2022. Keep your eye open for that. To Dwayne from Bobby and Francis Louise. Oh my gosh, why would they tape it to this cardboard? Why do you people do this? I love it. I love it. Oh my God. It says on guard, and it has a cute little fencer and a little heart on his chest. I love these. I love these holiday cards. It looks like it almost punched out, like you can fold it. and he'll stick out on his own or something like that. But this is awesome. This is awesome. I'm going to post this all over the freaking internet. I have another one like this too. Come Valentine's Day, which is Sunday, I'll be posting this. I've got another card, and I've got a fishing card all over the internet. You're going to see them. So make sure you give it a like and a follow if you haven't yet. Let's move on to the last box. Boom. I don't know if this is what I think it is. This might not be what I think it is, but let's find out. Some of you have been like, some of you are probably thinking, hey, Jerry, weren't you saying you were going to slow down? You know, maybe not open so many packages? I'm looking at Natalie. She
I'm gonna say, maybe like me?
Like Natalie was saying it? Well, yes. And I have been. But I don't know where these packages are coming from. I think we just got lucky that everything was sent to us at once. I got lucky. Me. So, let's open this up. Okay. I don't think this is what I think it is. It might be what I think it is. What is this thing? This is tiny. If it is what I think it is. This is what I think it is, and it is tinier than I thought it would be. But that's okay. These are two very vintage blackfish hooks, and if you remember how excited I got about the last ones, these, not this one, but, oh, they are. Are they both? These are both, stop getting new swords. I will not stop getting new swords, Alex. This is who I am. It's everything to me.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
No. This sword collecting thing will not stop until I have every inch of this wall covered in blades. No, that's not true. I'll buy a museum by then. Please. Okay, so these are Pfluger file point blackfish hooks, number 4022 flatted, 100 count. Oh my god, get out of this bag. Who would put these in dime bags? Okay, I understand they give me a high just like pot, but I don't want them in my dime bags. So, look at that. Oh god. Look at that. Look at all these fish hooks here. But every single, oh my god, they're like almost rusted together. Every single one of these is flatted. This is so cool. I don't know if you can focus on that. There we go. Yeah. It's flatted. But they are not stamped. Nonetheless, this is super cool. This is really, like, this is right here in these two boxes are 200 flatted hooks, and I am debating what to do with them because that's a lot of hooks. I don't need to keep them in pristine condition, and I have two of them. So we might actually utilize one of these two boxes contents for vintage fishing. I'm not sure. I don't like using artifacts, and yes, these are artifacts. However, in museum industry, there's something called an education collection, which is an education, like a collection of artifacts that are used for hands-on stuff. It's usually stuff that's considered like less important, and frequently it's things that museums will have duplicates of. It wasn't necessarily rare, so it's something that you can use even though it's antique. Alex asked, what's the deal if they're flattened? The proper term is flatted, as you can see here on the bottom of the box. Hopefully, maybe. Focus. In any case, it says flatted, F-L-A-T-T-E-D. So the deal with the flatted hooks, let me grab one of the big ones because they'll probably show up better. Where did the box go? Oh, here it is. The deal with the flatted hooks. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to educate, Alex. Props to you. Flatted hook. does not have a ring at the top like modern hooks. This is something that was popular. I mean, rings also were around throughout history, but flathead has its own little piece of history. And it's essentially a super easy way of doing it. Like, yes, if you had the skills, you could make a little ring, but frequently you would just knot, and you would just take a little hammer. If you were a smith or a pin smith, frequently you would go to pin makers or needle makers to make your fish hooks, and it would just take a little hammer and make it flat there at the top. And the point of it, aside from being right here, the purpose of it would be to do a particular type of knot. There's a few different varieties you can do that would just simply hold it super tight to this section of the hook right here. And as you pull, it would get tighter and essentially stay on the shaft of the hook without the need of a loop. It's kind of an indicator of being a skilled fisherman because you're familiar with your types of knots that you can use. And nowadays, they are collector items, or in this case, museum education pieces, because of how rare they are. And I like them, and I think a few other people like them too. As I mentioned before, the companies will stamp a logo or a letter or something. In this case, you can kind of see it at letter A. Is that on there? Yeah, it's on this side somewhere. On there, which is good for identifying who made them, when, and where. Rather than a lot of the fish hooks that have just the ring on it, you can't stamp them anywhere. You don't really know who made it, especially if it's not in a box. So these are very good for identification as well. So I'm very happy to have them, especially how big these are. Dang, I did not realize how big these are. So very happy to have these. These are going to be researched and put on display. So I'm very excited for that. I don't know what to do about the cigar box, but cool idea to ship it in. He probably just had a lot of cigars. Yeah, so in any case, I hope that answered your question. And to wrap this up, you guys, we made it through another week together. I know I have at least one more very, very, very important saber antique. It's important to me, and I'll obviously explain why, coming probably middle of next week. That's the only thing I can think of aside from some questionable products that may or may not be coming from England, because apparently COVID shut a lot down. But very cool prints if they are coming. I requested a refund because they should have arrived a month ago. So, in any case, Alex requested we sheath the sword before we go, so I will do so, and I will do so in the best and coolest way possible.
Don't hurt yourself.
I hurt my soul.
Oh.
Looks cool. Obviously, I mentioned before, the historical thing should not have happened. It should not be leather in this particular style. It should be metal, but that's the problem with modern makers, but it's also good because you can identify that they're modern. So in any case, you guys, here's to all of us. Check out Grimsby Halametery. Check out Swordsmanship Museum and Academy. Check out the Fishing Museum and Cultural Center. Support their growth. And have a great weekend, you guys. Peace out.